Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast, Napoleon Macro on the Crypto Flight edition. Let's take a quick look at the Shiba coin, SHIBBUSD. We're taking a look at the Binance chart. I actually found a range. We're going to take a look at the 3-day candles. I'm going to give you the breakout level just above this cryptocurrency. We're going to take a look at the sats, okay? And of course, the range just below the price. So this way you'll have a pretty well-defined range to understand, to look for higher lows, to make sure that it will continue higher. But it looks pretty good. So let's dive into it. Welcome in, loyal family. If you're new here, we explore price action only, and welcome in. New subscribers, welcome in as well. Let's dive into the charts here, shall we? So today's August the 19th, 2021, and the current price of Shiba coin is going to be 841 sats. It's slightly positive 0.8% for the day. Remember, sats are just pennies in the dollar, and Bitcoin is the dollar. That's the best that I can explain it for you. All right, so here's the chart. Okay, so again, this is all written out into sats. Before we get into what we put on the screen there, Shiba coin is not trending anything other than sideways, actually. But it's not like in an uptrend. It had a very vicious blast off to the upside May the 10th, 2021, or just the week there of it, or the 3 days there of that cryptocurrency. And of course, it started moving down, and currently it's within this range. So remember the range here, guys. So currently it's going to be in between. So right now, I think it's just consolidating to move to, to break out. The range is going to be in between 852 sats all the way up to 952 sats. So notice how these 3-day candles, you're only getting like wicks at that 952 sat level. If you notice, like this little area here. All right, this area I'm referring to here is going to be May the 31st and June the 3rd, kind of that 6-day window there. Notice we're getting some wicks here, June the 15th. And I think you guys can see it's pretty obvious that the market continues to get rejected just before it can actually break above that psychological $1,000 level, at least about 50 sats away from it, right? So that's how I'm actually able to find the range, okay? And I think it's the same thing just below this cryptocurrency here, the sats just below it. Every time it comes down to that 852 sat level, it just continues to get wicks. The buyers just continue to step in. Now, one of the interesting things that I notice is, which is I think is a really good sign. I actually looked really close. So let's pull up the lower time frames, make you see it a little bit better. Because what we do on the channel, if you're new, is we find higher highs and higher lows to verify an uptrend. And so far, in terms of the wicks, although with the exception of the candle's bodies, let me just kind of circle it here, because you see we got kind of a double bottom on these this kind of clustered area price action, and we did get a lower low. However, the market did wick higher consecutively on just kind of these 3 circles that you see. So I'll actually go over this very briefly. So you see this wick. I don't know if you can actually see that, guys. A wick there, and a wick here. And all 3 wicks are consistently moving higher, okay? Walking up the stairs, higher low and higher low. And that's what we're looking for to verify an uptrend, or at least prevent the market from trying to continue a downtrend and break out of a consolidation range, if that makes sense. So if you find a consolidation range, in this case, it's, just kind of a sideways consolidative phase. You're just looking for higher lows to show evidence that the market is mature and ready to break out to the upside. Okay, it's not guaranteed it's going to break out to the upside, but you have the one level that it needs to break above in order for this to be an official breakout of this range. And one of the other things that I do is I just simply measure the time. How much time did it take for it to break within this range? And of course, whenever it breaks out of this range, and again, if it breaks out to the downside, okay, that is also consisted of a breakout. It can break out to the downside. Take it easy, guys. I'm not investing in Shiba coin. I'm actually interested in investing in Shiba coin, but I'm the neutral party, okay? So now that you have that information, so I guess we can measure to see how long it's been consolidating pending a breakout. It's about 93 days so far consolidating within this range here. So far so good. It's making higher lows. I guess the previous swing high, just in case we're up against a retracement, doesn't mean it can't get below this level, but take notes. It's going to be 785 sats. So that's a previous swing low as a potential. I can't tell you where to buy in, but that would be an area that I would look for. If the true trajectory is going to continue higher and we continue to test this level and it, just kind of blasts off through that level, again, 785 sats, okay? And the conservative price target, I don't really have a time frame in terms of the price target. Again, conservative price target. Maybe it'll go substantially higher. I think it can, but that's a conservative level. 1,180 sats is the conservative price target, or start to take profits level. From the current level up to that level is going to be 40%. Okay, so that's all I have in just kind of a short, quick overview of the Shiba coin. So hopefully this is useful, and let's see how this plays out. This isn't a video that ages well or does not age well. It's just going over the simple range for everyone to take note of, in the previous resistance level that it should stay above if the trajectory is ready and mature enough to break out higher. Then we should see some fireworks to the upside. If not, just assume that the sellers are continuing to consolidate within this range, and the market is still pending a breakout. We'll give you guys an update every so often. So go ahead and that's the end of the video. Thank you for stopping, listening to the end. So leave an appropriate thumb just below the video if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video. And guys, if you're new, we also cover traditional stocks. If you're into that 7 days a week, kindly join us here on this interesting journey, and we'll send you that information when it is available. All right. So again, thanks for stopping out. Execute your strategies always in the market. Positive energy flowing always. Always be kind. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.